Oh, we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the No Cover TV podcast. We got another great show, great artists in the house. Ilene Springer, how you doing?
Hi, Big Al. It's great to be here.
It's
Thank you for
great to
having
have
me.
you. Well, it's great to have you on. We're going to get with Ilene in just a second, but I got to talk to you out there in podcast land. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart checking out the No Cover TV podcast, past shows. Of course, check out the future shows and today's show. We got a great show today. Of course, use my three favorite words. Support, support, support these artists. Go to the shows, pay a cover charge if there is one. Get to the swag table, get your CD, album, hoodie, t-shirt, bumper sticker, keychains. They have everything. Then get to the stage, enjoy the night. Then after the show, introduce yourself, get an autograph, because you just never know. The artists love doing what they're doing to put a smile on your face. In return, you're putting a smile on your face, their face. It's a great thing all the way around. So let's get to our guest. Ilene Springer's in the house all the way from Massachusetts, the New England area. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great.
Yeah? You ready to have some fun?
Yes.
All right. All right, good. Well, we're going to go back and forth. We're going to go here. We're going to go there. We're going to jump over there. And then we're going to do what we just saw just a second ago.
Okay.
They didn't see that I'm not going to talk. So, Ilene, you are a singer-songwriter. You play the guitar. Mm-hmm. You do mostly a lot of acoustic shows, don't you?
Yes, they're all acoustic.
They're all acoustic shows. Great stuff. Well, I got to know some things before I even start forward. So we need to go backwards in time. All right. Okay. So I'm going to take you back to when you're 16 years old. All right. I want to know what you were listening to. What were you rocking out to, or what were you listening to?
I liked a lot of songs that were on the softer side. Like my friends in school, the tough guys liked like Black Sabbath and AC/DC, and I was more into Lionel Richie. I liked him.
Well, that's great too.
I liked the Jay Giles bands.
Yeah, that's good music.
My inspirations, as far as singers back then, was for vocals was Barbra Streisand and Linda Ronstadt, and they still are.
Powerful
and now
vocal.
that I'm at this age where like all the young people don't even know who they are.
You're absolutely right.
Those were some of my favorites back then.
Okay, so when you were that age, were you singing at all for fun, or were you in choir at all, doing anything in school?
I'll tell you, I grew up in a musical family. My dad plays the piano still, and if you look up on YouTube, on my Facebook page, rather, you will see an event that he just was acknowledged for. He worked in the prison systems for many years, and you'll see him playing the piano. He played This Little Light's Gonna Shine on Me. But I got all my inspiration from my dad. He's taught, he's written. He's 87 years old and still going. He's famous on Facebook, so check him out. I've been in choruses, junior high school. I always had it in me. When you know you're a musician, you can't stop playing. So it just continued. And then in my 20s, I just started writing and going to the open mics. And from then on, I continued, and it's still like a big thing with me, like every day.
Okay, so at 20, you're starting to. When did you pick up the guitar? What age did you pick up the guitar?
My uncle bought me a nylon string when I was 13.
13,
so, but I learned a couple chords. I learned like C, G, and E minor, I think. Or C, G, and D. I'm not quite sure. And I know that my first song that I learned was Country Roads by John Denver.
Was it really?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. But I didn't really start learning songs until I got my steel string when I was 16. So 13, I learned a couple chords, and then 16, I was ready to play.
Ooh. You're a fierce woman on the guitar. So now 20, you're jamming out at different places and stuff. When did you, I'm not saying you didn't take it serious then, but when did you buckle down the hatch and say, okay, I'm going to make something of my music and push it forward?
Well, back in the day, I wasn't totally encouraged to, oh, you're going to make a living out of music kind of deal. You're going to
Right.
go to college. So I had to go to college, and it wasn't like, oh, okay, I'm going to make a lot of money making music and this is going to be my career. So your question was, when did I think that I was going to
when did you want to bring back the music and get serious and you make something of your music, get it out there on the platforms and to other avenues?
Well, always in my 20s, like before other people actually were, I was playing out in restaurants and putting myself out there and calling from telephone books. I was out there, but now I'm at this age where I just feel a freedom around it. I've given myself a in my mindset, and a lot of things really have to do with how you think about things.
Yes.
Yes, Eileen, you can write music, you can make money, and you can go and you can travel and you can show the world your songs.
That's right.
So I don't know if I was actually convinced myself that it could happen. And through this ISSA, which is brand new, I didn't know that I was going to meet all these wonderful people, that all these radio stations were going to be contacting me. I know, it's just amazing. You have no idea. A whole new outlook on life I have, and it's just been fantastic. I've met some really wonderful people, and I've been inspired by so many musicians. I look at the tags and all the categories, and I've listened to the albums and the songwriting, and I've got some different styles that I've incorporated into my music because of it.
That's great. I mean, you never stop learning in this business. And I'm glad you indulged into contacting the ISSA and hooking up with all the great artists that are with ISSA and all the other, like the Josie Awards, the Grammys and things like that you will soon get connected to. You're a flower already blossoming. You know that, Eileen.
I haven't been in thank you. A sunflower I am. Thank you.
Sunflower. There we go.
Those are my favorite. I have a song called Sunflower Girl. I might even decide to play that. I haven't been in a lot of contests, and I have to tell you, and I just want to commend ISSA. It took me over. And I thought, oh wow, if I'm going to be in anyone, I'm going to be in that one. I had to create a website because I didn't even have a real good website. I was relentless. I said, I got to be in this contest. I know that there's something good. I could feel it. I could feel it in my heart. So. Right.
So, and actually, weren't you nominated in 7 categories?
I was nominated for 7, and I'm in finalists for 3, for single, album of the year, and music video. And I have a real good feeling about it, too.
Yes, you didn't pat yourself on the back. Yes, good job. Because I voted for you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I have a real good feeling about it.
Well, good. All right. Well, let's move forward now to present here. Okay. Now, you've been doing this a while. When did you start laying down tracks? And I want to ask, how many singles have you put out there?
Well, I have 4 CDs. I started my first CD. Do I have to tell you how old was I? Well, then I'll have to tell you how old I am.
No, because you're going to age me, and I don't like that.
My first... Yeah, well, we've all got that little thing in our head, right? Yeah. Little vanity there. I'm sorry. I am a humble person. 2001, I want to say, either 2001 or 2002. I'm pretty sure. Was my first CD. Then my second one was in 2010. Then 2016, and 2021. I have 4 CDs. Then I have a couple live ones too that I did.
Nice. Do we expect a new CD soon?
I'm not sure what direction to go in. I have no idea. I know that I want to put singles out, but as far as CDs, nobody buys them. So nobody does. You can't even give them away. Nobody even has. Like my shows, I'll ask people if they have CD players, and 95% of them don't. So I don't really know what to do. I want to put my songs out there and do singles and learn. My biggest obstacle is having someone that can help me with all the new technologies and how to actually put your music out there and record a single. I have about 10 songs I want recorded, but I don't know if I want to go to the route of making a CD or making singles, but they're definitely going to be heard, and I'm going to either do one or the other. I just need some help. Anybody here that's listening to this and that wants to reach out to me that can help me, I have a lot of questions for you. Please message me.
I'll give you a little advice. I think now a lot of artists are doing, you write with the singles. Now, if you can follow up, if you want to do 10 singles, I would try to follow up with 5 videos if you can.
Okay.
Now, what's nice is this little gizmo we call a cell phone is great for shooting videos nowadays.
Right.
You know, so you can have somebody using the cell phone or whatever, and it can still look great. You know, you don't have to do like I used to do on the TV and all that big setup and stuff. That's not needed anymore. You're doing the right thing, getting your music out on the platforms, being heard, hooking up with ISSA, doing things like this with the podcast and stuff. Because you got some great music. We need to get out there around the world, right, everybody? Yes, indeed.
I believe it. I believe it. People want to hear my stuff, and I want to do better than a cell phone. I do.
I understand.
So come to me, producers, people that record, that can teach me about streaming and about putting new songs out there, because I'm ready for it, and I need answers. So definitely.
We'll chat after the show. Maybe I can help you out. Okay.
And you too, of course. Big L, I know you're gonna talk to me about it, but I'm asking for a lot of different, like, just different opinions right now.
Well, sure, I can help you out with that. After we're done with the show, we'll talk a little bit.
Okay, good.
All right. Well, with your music stuff, and I've listened to your music over and over and stuff, and it's music from the soul. You tell a nice story. It's real. It's honest. It's to the heart. Definitely.
Thank you.
And obviously, you're doing all the writing and stuff. Is a lot of this personal, or is it stuff you just comes to your head?
Both.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
For me, like, I don't have a format of writing. Sometimes the words come first. Sometimes the melody comes first. Sometimes I'll, for a long time, say I want a song written about this particular person, and then the melody will come along with it. There's no format. Lately, there has been more since I've been involved in ISSA. I've been looking at how people construct their songs, which has been very powerful for me, like immensely powerful. But there's no structure for how I write a song. It's different every time. And I think that's a good thing, because you're creating it a different way every time.
You are. And all of your songs are fantastic. Now, I want to talk about some of your songs that aren't just acoustic. Are you using studio musicians for your songs?
I have, yes. No, some of them are friends that are, a lot of them are friends, actually. I know a lot of musicians. So
great.
Studio musicians. No, I don't. I think all the people on my CDs were friends. Actually, there were a couple like violinists that I didn't know that I was recommended to, but most of the people that have performed on my CDs are people that I admire and want to utilize their talent on my accompanying me.
Well, that's great. So before we get ahead of ourselves, why don't you tell everybody out in podcast land the platforms they can find your music and you on?
Okay. Well, definitely check out Spotify. I want to tell you that I put all my songs on CD Baby. This went out of business, so
go figure.
But you can check out all my songs. They're on, so that's why I'm asking about the streaming and everything, because the CDs. But it's on Spotify. There's Relentless, which is my 2021 CD, Gotta Be Brave 2016, A Matter of Time 2010. And then I have another one that's Ilene under Ilene Love Passing Through, but there's 3 of them. You can check on Spotify and on all the other platforms. You'll see them. Also, I'm always writing songs and posting just selfies on YouTube, which so you can see the raw aspect of me, without all the,
It's real.
It's real. It's not hidden. The talent is shown. It's not covered by anything. I noticed like a lot in today's world that you don't know if a person's what they sound like in some instances because they're so covered up by so much music.
Oh yeah.
So there's an opportunity to show you that I'm real. Check me on YouTube. You can friend me on Facebook, and I have a music page with a newly designed website. It's very new. Ilene Springer.
Right. Well, great. Make sure everybody out there, you check that out. But don't go anywhere now. We still got more to talk about. So don't leave, people, because Big L does not want to come through the screen and do what I have to do. So anyways, we're going to continue, Ilene. So are you playing out much?
I am. I'm playing out a lot. Yeah. I actually play a lot of cover tunes in the summer. I mean, I don't. What was that?
I was going to say, do we have a favorite cover tune that we play?
I have a lot of favorite songs. I like my favorite. The most popular one that people love is probably Me and Bobby McGee.
Oh, really? Oh, going down that.
They love it. They love it. And I have to attribute that to my mom, who growing up, she'd come to my gigs, and the first thing she would say, Bobby McGee, Bobby. And I said, Mom, it's a lot of work, and I want to kind of save it for when I have more energy. And she would persist, and it would go on and on and on. So now I play it like at least 3 or 4 times during gigs, and people love it.
That's great. It's better than my mom slamming the door on me for practicing, my songs. But I was playing rock and roll, so she didn't want to hear that.
Oh, so I play a lot of restaurants. I play covers, and then I entwine my originals a lot. Like during the end, people want to hear them.
Great. Well,
during the summer covers, and then during the day and weekends, and even more now, radio stations for my originals. So I'm pretty busy with my music and writing when I can.
Bravo. That's great to hear. Now, have you thought about getting out of the area, maybe travel a little bit around the state or outside the state and promoting your music? Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, in August, the end of August is coming right up, the ISSA. I'm going to be in Georgia. So. Yeah.
Well, that's great. Good deal.
I can't wait. Now, will you be there?
I'm trying my best, but I'm so busy. I don't think I'll be making it this year.
Oh.
I really want to be there. Really do. I really do. So now, what studio are you using when you do your recording?
My last production was with Joe Clapp at Ultrasound Productions in Hanover, Mass. I have so many good things to say about him. A great partnership. Like, I feel like I co-produced. He wasn't a guy that will just say, oh, this is the way it should sound, like this is the way it should, and so that you get a product that you're like, doesn't sound like you. I've heard a lot of complaints with that. So I really feel like we work together to get the best product and use the best musicians and place them where they belong and come up with a great product.
Nice. It's good to have a good producer in your corner that can really bring out your sound and make you shine.
Yes.
Most definitely. Now, usually make the wait for later, but I don't want to wait. Ilene is going to surprise us with a live song. Can we get that out of you right now, you think?
I am. I'm excited.
He's got a guitar. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a guitar.
Oh.
And I want. Excuse me?
Go ahead. I was going to say, besides talking about the songs, we get to hear it live. This is great.
So I'm going to play the song that's up for a single of the year and is on the album of the year and is the music video of the year. And it's called She Just Ain't Me. And how I got the song idea is from listening to country music, and I just question why in country music there's always one, either the man or the woman, like jealous, or I'll get you back because you left me, and I'll never be
I don't get it.
I'll never be the same, and I'll do anything to get you back, kind of thing. So
Right.
I thought that if that was me and I was in that kind of relationship, I'll like, look, she just ain't me. You know?
She just ain't me.
Yeah, and I never heard a country song like just be like have that kind of attitude. So that's how I came up with it, and then it turned into be a real confident kind of little production here. And
all right, well, let's
play it.
All right, Ilene, you take the way.
All right, here we go. She ain't got my hair, my eyes. She don't sing you lullabies. She ain't me. She just ain't me. She don't know your favorite song. Can't say she's sorry when she's wrong. She ain't me. She just ain't me. She goes out at night with the girls looking for a date. You're just an option. Can't you see that she's no saint? I'm not the jealous kind. I know my value, my esteem. But it seems so odd to me. Yesterday I was your dream. And she can't hold your hand. She can't say that you're her man. She ain't me. She just ain't me. She ain't kind and she ain't cool. And underneath you're just a fool. She ain't me. She just ain't me. And I am hoping that this is just a phase. That I'm still on your mind. It's like you're in the foggy days. And I am hoping it will be soon you'll be with me. And things will go back to the way they used to be. She ain't got my hair, my eyes. She don't sing you lullabies. She ain't me. She just ain't me. She can't comprehend your dreams. And pretty soon she's gonna leave. 'Cause it can't be. It just can't be. She ain't me. She just ain't me. The girl ain't just ain't me. She ain't me. She just ain't me. She ain't me. She just ain't me. She's cute, but she deceives. You're being so naive. The girl ain't for you. No, 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 no. It's time for you to leave. You know, you know, you know. She just ain't, no. She just ain't me.
Yeah. Bravo, Ilene Springer live in the house on No Cover TV podcast. Thank you. So that was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was really nice. I love that song. I really do.
Oh, good.
I do.
There's
quite a few of them I love. So let's move on to the interview. Here we go. I'm going to have some fun questions for you now. We'll put you on the spot.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right. First off, how is Sunday doing?
My cat? I have famous cats. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I have famous cats on Facebook for any of you that know I interview them. He's great. Is that what you're looking at? Hold on a second.
Speaking of the star.
Sunday's not the star, though, because I get cinnamon here.
Cinnamon's in the house, everybody. Give it up for Cinnamon. Oh,
Here
yes,
she
there
is.
we are. She's worldwide now.
Little City.
We made her a star.
Sunday. Wait a minute. I can try to see if I can get Sunday. Hold on.
All right, we're going to see if we can wrangle on Sunday.
I see him not far behind. You might
let's see if we can get Sunday.
I'm going to put my guitar down. I'm going to see if I can go grab him.
This is live, people. We don't know what's going to go on. Sunday, I think, took off.
Couldn't get it. Oh well, I tried, but at least you could see Sunday, right?
Right, that was great. That was beautiful. Thank you, Eileen.
All those cat lovers, yeah.
Exactly. All right. Yeah. Okay. On this question right here, you get two answers, and these are people. I want an answer of a person that's alive and a person that has passed away. Who would you really want to step on stage with and perform with?
For a person that passed away and a person that's alive, who I would want to perform with.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Because
you know why? Because when you say that, it happens. So I have to be careful. There's a bunch of people that I would love to perform with that are alive.
Dreams do come true.
I love you too, Ben.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I love to perform with them. That would be great. Who else would I love to perform with? And I'm thinking of right now. All these people, jeez.
I have an artist.
Everybody. I'd love to perform with anybody and everybody. I love to collaborate. It's so much fun. And in every experience you get something new that you can add to your life and into your music. Yeah.
I thought of a perfect artist that I think you should perform with, and that would be this person right here.
James Taylor?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With hair?
Hey, don't hey. Watch the hair jokes, lady.
No, you know what? I just thought of one thing. When you put up James Taylor,
we had hair back then. Yes.
I like James Taylor, and I actually love Livingston Taylor too.
It's great album. Really great stuff.
He's really great. He's really great. Some of the acoustic artists that you might know that I'm a fan of are Dar Williams, Martin Sexton.
Oh yeah.
That I grew up with, the kind of made it to a higher level than some of us that are moving up slower. I just say things how they are. But Ellis Paul.
Oh yes.
Really good. Definitely. You know him? Yeah.
Yes. Oh
He's a
yeah.
Good storyteller and a writer. Yeah.
Well,
Laurie McKenna.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there's a whole lot. So put that in your bucket list. You never know.
How about I'd like to sing with maybe like Dolly Parton would be cool.
That would be cool.
You know why? Because she seems like such a lovely woman. I would like to sing with somebody that like you go on there and you know that they're going to be nice and
right. You're gonna be treated good, like Dolly. Yeah.
Right away. I'm like,
that's great. Oh, those are wonderful artists.
Emmylou Harris.
Oh, Emmylou Harris. Oh gosh.
Would she let me on her show?
You just don't know, Eileen. We don't know.
Emmylou Harris. Okay. I got a couple other ones going on here in my head. I can remember. I just had in my mind. Patty Griffin.
Okay, gotcha.
I love her. I love her. I think I would like to collaborate with her. Yes, she's my favorite.
You're jotting things
Is
down.
she out there?
Okay.
Is she out there listening?
She
She's
might
just
be.
amazing.
That's great. You just never know who's listening and who might knock on your door. You just don't know.
So there's a few of the people, okay, that are alive. People that have passed that I would like to have like to have performed with. And maybe I still will, right? I believe in heaven.
Yeah, that's right. So
okay, so let's think. I'm thinking now because this is a question I've never really thought about. Who would I like to perform that have passed? There's so many of them.
Yes, there is a lot of great artists past. Well, you mentioned Janis Joplin's song.
I don't know. She wouldn't be the one that I would want to perform with. Can you give me some other ideas? Wait a minute. I love her. Who?
Patsy Cline?
No.
I'm hitting all the wrong ones. I'm going to shut up.
Wait. Oh, okay. I got a couple. Dan Fogelberg. I gotta tell you one thing. When every single year, this is the saddest story. For like 10 years in my 30s, I'm like, oh, he would come out to Cohasset at the Melody Tent. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go next year. And I never did. And I didn't know that he was dying of cancer, so I didn't go. And then I never got the opportunity to go see him, but he's a fabulous songwriter. So I would like to, he'd be one of the people that I would want to perform. And now I just thought of somebody else too, Richie Havens.
Oh, Richie Havens. Ooh.
I love him.
Get some good names. Now you're coming up with some good stuff.
Yes.
Yes. So we can go on about those. All right, let's move to let's go to the next question here.
Okay.
You get, let's see. I'll let you know one or two answers on this question. We're going to go all the way around the world. Think, what two stages would you really want to perform on?
Two stages?
Big or small. They're everywhere.
Wow. Every stage that I've gone to has I don't feel like one is better than the other. Every audience has something different to offer. Oh yeah,
yes, they do. Now, do you like to be in front of a smaller crowd that's right on top of you, or do you like it when it's kind of a bigger crowd, maybe in the words of 1,000 or more people?
I don't know. I can't answer that question because I haven't played for thousands and thousands of people, but lately I've been playing for bigger audiences. It's a different feel because when you're playing for a small audience, people are that people are listening, and they generally know your songs. When you play for a bigger crowd, like I just played at a huge beer company, it was just so big. It looked like I guess they wanted to try out solo acts, but they generally have, bands.
All right.
Aaron Harp's bands. I don't know. If you remember. And so they had me, and I didn't feel like my sound was reaching towards the other end, and that I didn't know how I was doing. People were tipping, but until I took a break and people said, "Oh, you're great," I didn't know. Where would I don't know the names of stages, but I would like to play. I think it would be some place where I fit in my music really connected with people, and I can go back and forth between secular and Christian. So I was thinking North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, all those places where they know God, because here in New England, the population is small, and so a lot of people, take it or leave it.
Right.
So that's where I see where my music would be heard right now.
I'd like to see you open up on the big stage someday with thousands of people rooting you on.
Thank you. Will you be there with me?
I'll be there supporting you 100%. I might jump on stage. You never know. So this question here, I love to hear this answer. A little fly buzzing around there. Okay. Anyways, let's say it's a full room, it's a full house.
Okay.
You get up, you get your guitar strapped on, you start strumming. You get the attention of the people. They turn around, they start walking towards you. Maybe they start dancing. Maybe you see them singing the songs with you. When you see that, it's got to bounce back and hit you in your heart. How does it make your heart feel when you see that?
You know that you've done your job as a musician when that happens, when you inspire people and you know that you're reaching them with who you are and what you have, the talent that you're giving.
Yes, very much so.
It's
and
the best thing ever.
Yeah, and it stays with your heart. You remember all those occasions, no matter if there's a million of them. You always remember them. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now, are you going to collab with anybody that you've been meeting through ISSA or otherwise?
I've recently met some people and collaborate as far as music.
Okay.
I think so.
Good.
I don't want to put any names out, but I just met two people that have become friends. I've become friends with Heather and Steve Roy.
Oh yes, Heather and Steve, yes.
Yeah. So, and we just went out for dinner and just talked because they were up for Duo of the Year. We didn't talk about collaborating, but I'm sure when I go to the awards, whether I win or not, that I'll meet people and we'll have opportunities to collaborate. It's great to have other people to sing with and to share your hearts with. That's
great that you're open for that and all that stuff. So I want to mention another song that I listened to quite a few times, and that is Girl with the Wild Hair.
Oh, wow. Now that's on Gotta Be Brave.
You rocked out on that song. I like that. That was really nice.
You listened to both of my CDs then, right? That's
yes.
On Relentless. Yeah.
I got to do my digging.
That's a good song for now because it is wild. And nice. I actually had it straightened recently and it didn't take. I don't know whether it was the product, but I don't know, ladies, you know how much the keratin is anyway. So, and with this humidity, it's huge. So, and it is wild. It is wild. I can't tame it. It's just very big. And I had 80s hair for a long time. And now I'm trying to tame it with whatever I can do. The Girl with the Wild Hair was a true life story about a guy that I dated years ago. Okay. Years ago. He didn't like my hair. He didn't.
You like your hair.
He just didn't like it. So I always end up putting it back. And I came up
Unbelievable. It's all right. It's all right. I don't miss my long hair, so I'm good.
Yeah, she's got her hair tied back in a ponytail for you. She's got her makeup on, and she smells real sweet too. And when she walks into a room, you just don't know what to do.
There you go. It's a good line. I like that.
She's got her innocence that you like. It's true, but underneath there's the wild side. She's got to let loose. You know, she's for you. She's the girl with the wild hair.
Wild hair. All right. I love it. Ilene Springer, I appreciate you coming on the No Cover TV podcast. Thank you so much. We're almost at the end here. This is your show. Anybody you want to say hi to, thank or anything there out there in podcast land?
I want to just say thank you for everybody that has been supporting me in my radio shows. That's and right. in coming to my gigs faithfully.
That's right. Support Ilene Springer, great artist, up and coming, going to win some awards this year, I feel, on August 24th in Atlanta, Georgia, the ISSA Awards. I hope I win an award too. So
I hope you do. I hope you win. If you win, we all win.
We all win. That's right. We all win. It's all about the music, and that's what we do. So get your story and your music out. It's going to go all the way around the world. So I'm going to send you the link. So we're going to get you all out there. Don't go anywhere when I stop this so we can chat for a minute. Okay, Ilene?
Okay. Yeah.
So thank you for coming on, and I want you back on in 6 months or a year or so to see where you're at, what's going on. Okay. Oh, yeah. Good deal. So everybody, podcast land. We got a lot of great shows. Me and AJ are kicking butt. We're taking names. We're getting the stories and the music out there of all these great artists. So till next time, take care. And I'll talk to you soon, Ilene. Okay? Thanks, Ilene.
Yeah.